couple of things that God's been teaching me lately and what I've been uncovering in the Word is suffering is kind of like a badge of honor in a way. It's inevitable, obviously, in life to suffer, but when you're suffering, if you can see the glory God's doing in that suffering, we should count that as a blessing. And in 1 Peter 4 verses, I believe it's 12 to 15, Peter is talking about suffering and suffering as a Christian, and that we should count it as joy because we're not really suffering alone, like God is with us. So not that we're glorifying God for suffering, but we're glorifying God in the suffering, and just really thinking about all the times when you potentially as a Christian, being marked as a Christian, and that causes suffering. Those are the times where we can really rely on our faith the most, because the person who obviously suffered the most was Jesus, and he's the only one who could like totally understand and like know the full extent of suffering. So I've just been finding a lot of peace in that, because obviously we know that suffering happens, and it's kind of something I always dread, just because I'm someone who's never really had like that crazy testimony of, but I don't have a crazy testimony that brought me to God. I've kind of always known him and then come to faith on my own. So honestly, in the back of my mind, I feel like I'm always like waiting for the other shoe to drop, and like obviously at some point I will experience suffering. So, but I do have a lot of peace in knowing that if I'm building my strength and God's preparing me for those battles, like he'll see me through those battles and on the other side of them, and just really building a strong foundation in me so that when those times come that I'm relying on him rather than anything else. The little daily dose of God that I want to share with you guys, and I want to share more of my faith on here, so let me know if you're also a believer and what's something God's teaching you currently. Washing away, we could call this the washing away series. Jesus washed away our sins, we're washing away our makeup. I don't